Norway. Due to her love of animals and the environment, Nora has been a pescatarian for 6 years. This 23-year-old started an organization to raise awareness and funds for those affected by mental health challenges. Norway.
Let's go. Hi everyone and welcome to a special broadcast of Larisa Gabu show. Today I have my dear friend and my sister from Norway. She's right now in US and I was so honored that she wanted to set up this time to join my interview. Thank you, Nora, for coming.
And thank you so much for having me.
I'm so honored to have Miss Universe Norway 2021 on my show. And I've been dreaming for this for 1 and 2 years. And I'm so happy you have the opportunity to meet me. I met you. I have the opportunity to talk with you. And now we're here to hear about your story, to share what we want to do and how the pageantry joined us together. You are very, very welcome. Please, dear, would you like to present yourself again? Because I know you present yourself much better than me.
No, thank you so much. My name is Nora Emilie. I turned 25 years for a couple days ago. And I'm living in Trondheim with a lot of friends, family, and studying right now a master's degree in entrepreneurship and have 1 year left. And was into pageantry for a lot of years and some Miss Universe and Miss Earth.
I still say congratulations because actually you are Miss Universe for Norway for life, because that title, you have it for life. And
That's true.
this is awesome. And how did I meet Emilie? Is through pageantry. I was Mrs. Cameroon World some years ago, and I started following the competition here in Norway. And then when she won and went to represent, you represented Norway as Miss Universe. I was following you. And then of recent, because I was into pageantry again, representing Norway as Miss Norway and in New York, I came back and then get in touch with Miss Norway organization, and then I met you. You're such a wonderful woman. You are an inspiration and you're a leader. That's what I see in you. And I would love to know, why did you join the pageantry at the first time?
For me, I got into the modeling industry in an age of 14, very young, very inexperienced with anything. And my mom and dad was following me everywhere, especially my mom, and she was kind of my safety. But at some point, I understood that the modeling industry is much harder than what you actually think it is. And pageantry gives you the opportunity to kind of talk about something, and you get the opportunity to be more like, not only for pictures and for clothes and for something, you also get the opportunity to use your voice in another way. And that is something who inspired me a lot. And you also are able to be kind of a more role model for other people combined to normal modeling. So for me, when I understood that, that was no-brainer for me. I went straight from the modeling and then into the pageantry industry.
Awesome, awesome. And it's amazing because I just turned 44 and you turned 25. And when I went to US, it was amazing how I met many women above 40 up to 63-year-old involved into pageantry, and which is something that is not so common in Norway. So I was just very moved to bring something like that in Norway and have the opportunity to have to see girls and impact life and change people's life with this. So I believe that you have so much to give. Even after the pageantry, you have so much to give to the community. And you also mentioned that your main platform is mental health. Tell us about it, please.
My advocacy for Miss Universe was to destigmatize mental health problems. Mostly like make people opening about it, and let me see. I lost your picture.
Yes. Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, mostly because you get the opportunity to kind of use your voice for that huge amount of people, like 500,000, like 500 million people is kind of, yeah. So I wanted to use my voice to something that is standing close to my heart. That was mental health for sure. That was, yeah. And I was starting my nonprofit store called The Bear Buddy when I
Yeah.
was selling these cute little necklaces with bears.
Yeah.
And the idea behind this was like people can bring that little friend with them, and you have something like safe around you that you can kind of speak to and practice kind of opening up about your mental health too.
Yes.
And yeah, bringing that kind of story out to the people, and people are buying these bears, and all the profit from the store went to an organization in Norway called Mental Health Norway.
Yes.
And we were like using this money to create a good Christmas for people and buying Christmas food and gifts and traveling around in Norway talking about it and meeting a lot of people and beautiful souls you never get the opportunity to meet if you didn't like join pageantry in the first place or choose an advocacy that
Mhm.
you actually is burning for.
Mm.
So that was kind of
Wow.
a very heart-touching experience for me, and to see all
Wow.
the people and meet everyone. So yeah.
Exactly. And I do believe that anything that we do that involve people helping people is life
Mhm.
changing. You are not just doing this. You guys were not just doing this for you alone, for the whole community and probably for families, and discuss changes anyhow. This is very awesome. And do you have new project for this year with your organization? How is it working now?
Right now, it's just an online store. It's still up and running, and yeah. And some people are sometimes buying these pairs, and every time I write like this handwritten letter that
Yeah.
is personal, written to all the people who buy a bear, kind
Mm-hmm.
of like you can start with small steps and see like things are changing if you
Yeah,
just go in for it and yeah, try. So it's up and
exactly.
running, and we still have the same website, and yeah, and the money is going the same place still.
Oh, awesome. This is very good. And yes, you will be back to Norway. And what I have in mind to ask you is, what would you like to say to young ladies like you or younger self to encourage them about being part of the pageantry?
Just go for it. A lot of people are standing there on should I do it, should I not, should I do it, should I not? Like, yeah, don't think too much. Just jump in it. And you don't have to have planned out your whole road before starting because it's changing. You get a lot of opportunities when you're going through it. And yeah, just go for it. If this is something you want to do, just jump in it. Because you should not have everything planned out before starting. I didn't have a plan at all. I was just like, I want to do this and I want to use my voice for something that I want to use it for. And everything come to me so naturally when I first started.
Mm,
So yeah. And you don't have to be perfect on high heels, or your makeup doesn't have to be on fleek all the time. Just be
mm,
you and go in it, and everybody's beautiful in their own way, kind of.
mm.
So yeah.
I do believe so also. Like sometimes people think, okay, it's all about being perfect, planning, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't think a lot. But at the same time, we have to take the opportunity, and sometimes we're just born for it. You will never know if you never try. This is really,
True.
really awesome. Yes, I am Larisa Gabu, originally from Cameroon. I've lived in Norway for 16 years, and I had the opportunity to represent Norway as Miss Cameroon, not Cameroon, Miss Norway in New Jersey this year. And I was very touched because people were like, wow, so you moved from Cameroon and came to Norway, and you love so much this country that you want to represent. I say, yes, this is such a beautiful country. And I was always dreaming to have the opportunity to like encourage ladies here, and to say, you know what, you have so much diversity of culture, and this is really a
Mhm.
country to lift up. And meeting you, Nora, I know that this is just, it's not by accident. It's not the first time we're gonna have a video. And I do believe that we are meeting is not by accident. I'm willing to support, encourage, whatever will promote the pageantry among the young ladies. And I know that your heart is really burning for women and you want to see life change when it comes both for mental disease and healthcare and all that in general. Yes. So you are studying, you mentioned, and you are studying. How do you cope all this studying and your activities life? How do you do that?
Combining it
So
with
beautiful.
Thank you. But combining with like school and all the activities on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm studying entrepreneurship right now and
Mm.
kind of using the things you have learned to pageantry
Okay.
into the school things and kind of combining it because you learn a lot in pageantry that you can use in other sides of life.
Exactly.
And you learn a lot of, for example, marketing. You learn to like be out there and to speak with people and all this. And that is also something I need for entrepreneurship, like kind of a starting business as we are doing at the school I'm studying at.
Yeah.
So these two together, you kind of, yeah, you can put it together and use kind of both sides.
Exactly. Oh, that's awesome. And that's how you succeed to finish your education, being Miss Universe, because it's quite a lot of responsibility and be modeling and traveling between Norway and this and that. I was like, I'm looking beautiful all the time. You were tough. And I'm so proud of you. And thank you so much for coming on my show. I know that this is not the first time, the last time is the first, but not the last. And it's not even the first time because we had a video already before this one, which I'm going to share when I'm going to edit this one. And yes, we're going to meet again. And I wish you good good summer.
Thank you so much. I wish you good summer too.
Happy summer, and hopefully we're gonna meet soon again. I miss you already. Want to see you in Norway, and yeah, see you soon again, dear. Love you. See you.
See you soon, and I love you too.
Thank you for everyone watching, and thank you so much. She is Miss Universe Norway 2021, and I can't wait to have another video with her. And I'm going to interview many contestants from Norway, and we're looking forward to it. And sometime we're going to have video together with Nora and other contestants. Maybe why not a virtual conference to encourage ladies here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye. Bye.
Norway. This national costume was inspired by Norway's winter landscape. It features a white feathered collar representing snow-covered trees. This contestant designed the entire outfit and even glued the crystals onto the bodysuit herself. She would know about all things Norway based on her MyHeritage DNA results. She's a Norwegian as they come. If you're looking for snow, you need to go to Norway.